Hello, welcome to Easy English. So today, I want to find out what superpowers that people of Brighton wish they had and what they do with them. Let's go.
Out of any, I'd like to be able to fly.
I'd love to fly.
Flying?
Yeah, I'd love to fly.
What superpower, if you could have one, would you have?
So my superpower would be to travel anywhere at any time, which is probably a bit of a classic one, but I feel like especially in COVID, the abilities to travel and go anywhere with all the current restrictions and everything would be a real privilege.
What superpower, if you had one, would you have?
I never really wanted one, but if I could choose one right now, it would be managing without sleep.
What superpower, if you could choose one, would you have, you think?
Well, I think teleportation would be the best one around because cut down on those travel costs.
If I could have any superpower, it would probably be to be invisible, because I'd like to see sort of like what goes on in other situations that maybe like I've not been invited to, or going to like private meetings with the government and things like that, and find out a bit more about top secret things.
Invisibility.
Ah, okay. When we were doing this interview, people said that we should pick you because of your tattoo. So there's no web slinging it.
No, I mean I love reading Spider-Man, but if I had my own power, it'd be invisibility.
What superpower would you have?
I think invisibility.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just be able to nose at people.
So tell me, what superpower, if you could have one, would you have?
Invisibility.
Okay, and firstly, what would you do with your newly found power?
I would go into supermarkets.
Right. Okay.
And probably take quite a lot of stuff.
If you'd like to support or learn with Easy English, then go to the link below, patreon.com/Easy English videos, to become a member for just $5 a month. You can get learning material for each one of our episodes, including a transcript to help you read along with the episode and a vocabulary list, providing you definitions for the more complicated vocabulary. You can get video downloads with and without subtitles, plus an MP3 file of the entire audio of the episode, all for just $5 a month if you go to patreon.com/Easy English videos. What stuff are you stealing, Sam?
Random food.
So you're going to Asda?
Yeah.
That's the first.
Actually, no, it wouldn't be food. I'd probably go and have a look at all their candles.
Really?
Yeah.
So hold on. You wake up and you find out you're invisible, and the first thing you're doing is down Asda to steal some candles.
It wouldn't be Asda. I think I'd go to London. Go down Oxford Street.
Okay.
I'd like to just say, I don't normally go around stealing stuff. It's just probably one of those kind of things that I would like to do. If I had the nerve. And being invisible would give me the nerve.
I love it. This is so funny. Can you tell me why flying?
Just a quicker way of getting everywhere, isn't it? No traffic on the roads.
Okay, so where are you going?
Well, anywhere really. Be nice to fly over to France for the day, wouldn't it?
Oh, okay, I thought when you first said it, I thought you were just using it as like a convenience site to get to like the shops.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
Now I can walk to the shops. No, further distances, I think. Yeah, maybe fly up to London.
I'd go up really high, like the birds do, and go across to France and come back, and maybe go on a worldwide flight like an albatross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about you? Where would you go, or what would you do with your power?
I'd probably do the same. I'd go in the sky.
I'm just drifting on the coast, just like a bird.
Ah, okay. You're like catching the heat.
Yeah, and no hassle. I've chilled and just relaxing and enjoying life.
Nice. So you're not necessarily going anywhere. You're just.
No, I'm just chilling.
But yeah, to be able to teleport to anywhere in the world.
Okay, so you're just like from this moment.
Yeah, but I can click my fingers and I'm in New Zealand or Vietnam.
I was going to say, where are you going with it?
Where am I going? I feel like, every evening I might spend, have dinner in a different country.
well, my life would be easier with that at the moment, but just think how many things you could actually do if you didn't need that much sleep. There are a lot of hours in the day. If you weren't spending 8 to 10 of them asleep, then you could get everything ticked off your to-do list. You could learn a language. You could probably train up another superpower. So it'd be like getting an extra life.
Prank people literally all day.
So you'd just be a complete nuisance with it.
Yeah, I'd run the grey line between good and bad, and just continuously play pranks on people. I think that'd be my day job as well.
You'd what? Sorry.
That'd be my day job as a villain, like hero stroke villain, that's just pranking people.
And what people? Like your family members or?
Oh, anybody, literally anybody.
Yeah.
If I go into the Buckingham Palace, see the Queen, yoink.
Perfect. But would you not at one point have a moral conundrum that you have these powers and all you're using with it is to pull down the Queen's?
I mean, if I had to save people, I'd use it to save people, get people out of hostage situations and stuff like that. But in the meantime, when there's nothing going on, just prank people. Why not?
I like that. It's like a hobby / job. And then would you not then hit some sort of, there's always this line that in all these superhero films of with great power comes great responsibility. Would you not feel there's like a moral conundrum of I should actually do more with my power than just...
Oh, what else could I do with an invisibility cloak? I'm not really quite sure what else I could do with being invisible. For good, I mean.
Or for bad.
I can only think of things for bad.
Okay, but could you do something on like a worldwide scale as opposed to just stealing like household items?
What, like infiltrating drug gangs?
Ah, okay.
Yeah, okay, I could do that. Infiltrate drug gangs and confiscate all their drugs without them knowing. As I walk out the door with them under my invisibility cloak.
Great. So you'd be some sort of like federal invisible agent.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm going with that.
I love it. By day she steals candles and by night she steals drugs. Okay, so you're using it for your own benefit to snoop on your friends.
Yes.
For what reason? To hear what they say about you, or to see what they get up to?
To see what they get up to. My friends are quite mischievous, so to see what they get up to, I think.
But what's the benefit? Then you just know.
Fun.
For fun.
For fun.
Okay. Aside from using it for your own personal benefit, would you use it for like a good cause at all?
Happy to. What do you have in mind?
Helping to rescue people. You got a lot of migrants. So basically, you could alert the lifeguards and the RNLI as regards any asylum seekers that might be out in a channel in distress.
I see. So you're like some sort of aerial coast guard.
Yeah. It wasn't the initial plan, but it's topical. It's topical.
Yeah, it is. It's nicely said. There's always this moral conundrum of I should be doing more with it.
Yeah.
If you start getting these feelings, would you start thinking of how you can use it to better other people's lives other than yourself?
Yeah, I'll take some of the crap off the streets.
What, like pick up rubbish?
No, I'll be like Superman, getting rid of the troubles.
I see.
That's what I'd do.
In like a taxi driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get rid of the scum off the street.
Yeah, that's what I'd do.
What would you be doing with your extra spare time in the middle of the night then?
I think there's a lot of activism out there that's absolutely fascinating now. Social media is a great way to kind of find the people out there and their lived experience. So you can find what needs help, what needs support, use your voice. There's so many things you can do that you can actually do within the confines of your own life. You don't need to be able to fly to achieve it.
Outside of just being nosy, would you use it for good?
Yeah, to make things better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what way? I don't really know what you can do other than exposing people.
No, you're right. I think it'd probably be mostly for nosiness then.
For your own personal benefit.
Yeah. See what the rest of the world are up to outside mine.
I'd have to get the police involved, I think, but then I don't really want the police to know that I've got this invisibility cloak where I go around shoplifting during the day.
They'd come over like, madam, why is there like an entire...
What else are you doing with this invisibility cloak? Because then they'd take it off me and then I wouldn't be invisible anymore. So, yeah, I've got a conundrum now. How do I do good and evil all at the same time?
Brilliant. Thanks for watching this week's episode. Let us know in the comments below what superpower you'd have and if you'd use it for the powers of good or for evil. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Most people say that I've got a superpower that I don't get hangovers, and I only use that for evil, so...
Wow, you're blessed with two.
Yeah.
Amazing.